Good morning, everybody. Thank you for coming to my channel today. I thought I would do a true planner chat, meaning talk about things other than just what's inside my planner. I told you guys in my last video that I was waiting for my dune, and it has arrived, and it is everything I thought it could be. It's the first Veg Tan Luxe I've ever gotten, and of course by the double snaps you can tell that it's luxe. So I will show you the inside and some of the new deco I've done, but I also, like I said, wanted to do a true little chat. You know, it's Sunday morning and these are the times when I enjoy filming and talking to everybody. Yesterday was Saturday, obviously, and it's really the only day that I can go to Hobby Lobby because I work full-time during the week. And so yesterday I went and I got some deco paper that I thought would go nice with the dune. I have, I'll show them to you. I'm trying to show them against the dune. I've got this pretty vellum. It's actually gold, but it is the same tone. Then I got, I'm not crazy about, even though that's a nice match, I'm not crazy about the wood. And then I love this. This really goes, it's not gold. It's more of a taupe, maybe oatmeal. So I'm going to use some of these papers later today and, you know, make a couple deco inserts. So I'm happy about that. Like I said, let's drop the wood. I can cancel that, but these two are going to look nice. Then I also wanted to say, having had Veg Tan in the regular personal in many different colors, I have it in caramel. I've had it in honey, which I sold. I have apricot currently. I have grapefruit. And then I had crimson, which I sold. I tend to like the neutrals, but what I wanted to say was, with these neutrals and these light colors, man, I have stained them literally day one with water or just something touching them that was on my hands. So I was going to talk about, I ordered this when I knew the dune was coming. I got this on Amazon. I love it because I don't just use it for this. Obviously, I've already treated this, and I'm going to treat it again today. But I also treat my leather handbags and my shoes because, you know, when you're outside, I don't care if you're working or shopping, it's raining, your leather handbags are going to get watermarks, your leather shoes and boots are going to get them. So I've already treated the dune with this. It's very affordable. I'll link it below. And I can't believe my leather handbag has been out in the rain now several times. I've gotten water spots on it and they've just disappeared, which is amazing. So I wanted to talk about that. And then also I got my 2026 inserts that I'm excited about. This one is not the cheapest one, obviously, and I usually like really affordable stuff because I have so many planners, i.e. this little passport that I like also. And the traveler's inserts for that are not cheap. I try to cut costs when I can, but this one I love because of the huge font on the side of every month. I will link it below. It's May Paper Company, and I love that. It's, like I said, it's a little bit more than I usually pay, but it's worth it. This one, however, is dirt cheap. It's the 2026 week on 2 pages. It is, I think, when I bought it a week ago, it was $6.99. Now, what's so ironic is it checks off all my boxes, so I would have paid, not that I need them to charge more, but I would have paid, you know, 3 times just for this layout, for the lines, the font, everything. And so I wanted to show those. I will link those. I also am going to treat my Moterm bag with this stuff also because, you know, y'all know it's kind of like a suede-y feel. And the dune is so light and pretty, and it's going to show so much that whenever I take it anywhere, I'm going to have to put it in the Moterm bag and put it in my handbag. So I'm going to treat this today. And as mentioned, I'm going to spray this one more time. Let me see if I can zoom out so you can see the whole planner. Okay, I'm as far out as I can get. I'm not going to do a full flip. I'm just going to show you what the planner looks like and some of my, a little bit of new deco I put in it. Let me move some of this stuff so I have some room. Oh, and another thing I wanted to show was I did a purging and I took out all of this. I took out all of my work stuff. I took out just this much stuff. It's so much stuff that I couldn't even get my little binder clip. I'm going to have to use a big binder clip. And the reason I did is because I love a fat planner, but I have to be able to grab it like this with one hand. Once it gets so fat that my hand's not strong enough to grab the big fat spine one-handed, then it's time to clean it out. Because I'm grabbing it all the time when I'm going to work or when I'm running errands, and when I can't pick it up with one hand, it's time to clean it out. So I took out a lot of stuff. I can easily snap it on the tightest setting and still have room. This dune color, I told my mom and sister, it's the exact color of like coffee with cream in it. The color is beautiful. I did a little bit of new deco, not much. I have this pretty little piece of cardboard that literally came off of a blouse tag I bought. I bought a pretty silk blouse in this tag. It's a big hunk of really hard cardboard, and the color is so beautiful. In here, I just have these Post-it notes that you guys know I love. They came in a 4-pack. I will link those below. If you're new to my channel, I'll show you what they look like. Hold on, I don't want to jiggle too much. If you're new to my channel, they came with reminder, grocery, don't forget, and there's one more I'm missing. There's a to-do one. Oh, here it is. So you get all of these for something like $5.99, and I can't believe they're that cheap. They're all check boxes, lined, everything, so I'll link those. I keep a little, I keep a little stack of the reminder ones right here and some smaller Post-it notes from my monthly view. I like to have my mild liner in this pretty seasonal khaki, you know, fall color, neutral. I just clip that. Let's see if I can do it one-handed. Right there. I did put this pretty fall bucket list. Oh, I'm getting glare. This pretty fall bucket list. I printed that out at Walgreens. It's on Google Images. I changed my little doll photo. I will link these below. These are on Pinterest, and there's literally hundreds of them. I've printed out close to 30 in different colors and seasons, but this one looks so cute with the dune. And then I have a plastic sleeve with my October. I just ordered on Walgreens the November and December. I just do them double-sided and flip them as needed. So today I'll pick up and do the last 2 months of the year. Then my inbox just has some vellum and note paper. Like I said, I'm not going to do a full plan. My first section is just my fitness and health. I'll show the rest of my tabs. I have, like I said, fitness, inbox. I have a funny little ones that take me straight to certain pages, like my revenue pages, my monthly. I'm having a hard time because I'm trying to read it through my phone screen. Then I have the last 3 months of the year noted. I have my grocery tab. I can reference when I'm ready to place a grocery order. My planner belongs to cards. Then here is my this week's layout. Now this is the Filofax I had to get for 2025 because I couldn't find the one, I couldn't find this one for 2025. So I had to get, and I don't mind the Filofax. It's way more expensive than the $6.99, and I don't like these QR blocks. So I'll be so happy in the new year to have this much cleaner look. So that's my weekly. And as I mentioned, I took out my work tab just to have more room. Some things I want to remember: you make it happen, back burner projects. I have health for me and my husband's medical. The have faith one. Like I said, if you've seen my previous videos, there's no use in me going through everything for the 1000th time. I just keep some post-it notes in the back, and I have a little bit of Halloween stickers. I'll link those from Amazon. They're pink instead of that harsh orange. Although if you're traditional, I get it. You know, Halloween's all about orange and rust and all those burnt sienna colors that are so beautiful. And they go well with my caramel, but not so much with the dune. This is a pretty pearl I've always liked to put on my zipper. And this is really it for my new cover. I know we always say when we get a new cover, this is it, this is the one, but I really do, I love neutrals. I love the cool neutrals, and this is really the first cool veg tan. My apricot and my grapefruit are warmer. So I'm loving that I have this cool color. Oh, I didn't discuss my pen. I'll link that below. This is my Pilot Limited. It's in like a rose gold. I'll link that too. I get all of my stuff on Amazon. I link everything. Anything I have in my planner is linked in my description. So I hope you've enjoyed this little planner chat. I hope you all have a wonderful weekend. If you've enjoyed the video, please give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you next time. Bye.